Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look at some of these coins on Christmas Day. And so I'll make it short and sweet. I know that all our time is very precious on this wonderful day. Not only because we've got friends and family that we've got to look after, but because everyone's rallying. It's not what I didn't really expect this. I kind of expected it a little bit with the alts, but for Bitcoin, I suppose Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do whenever it wants. A lot of people are going to have their Christmas money come early, it seems, or they're investing their Christmas money a second that they get it, maybe. I don't know, but the rally seems quite real to me. So let's have a look first of all at Bitcoin. Bitcoin basically doing as I basically expected it to, coming down to test this. Test it again, test it again, test it again, and now we're above the 7 simple moving average. Basically, this is continuation of a bullish situation. So long as we're above these moving averages, and now that we're above this one, it looks like it wants to go turbo bull mode. There's no reason why we can't be making 25,000, 26,000 with this kind of setup. There's no reason that that can't happen. I'm all up for that to happen. When we look at all these other situations, I would say that the MACD is bullish, definitely. RSI is fine. But now what we're doing is we're getting into a bit of an area with the money flow index where we're breaking out of what I call the comfort zone. Now we can go a lot higher than this before it's time to retrace or time to dump. It's usually what happens is a dump rather than a retrace. But we are getting quite high on here. Now last time we got a read this high, when was that? This is broken out of here. So we're talking about areas maybe around, let's have a look a bit closer. Here's one, okay. So that wasn't too bad actually. This is the sort of thing I'd normally expect to see from it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Yeah. So okay, so we poke out to the top and we get to a little bit of a toppy area, and then what happens is we have a. Sorry about this video. I'm kind of rushing things here. It's back here, isn't it? This is what we're looking at here. So there to down to there. Let's just measure that out for a bit of idea of what we'll be looking at. 9%. It's not really a big deal, is it? A 9% retrace, and that was areas down at 10,000 or so. That's the last time we had a read relatively high. Now we can go higher on this, and we probably will, but that's something to bear in mind. When the money flow index breaks out of the comfort zone, we kind of start to get a little bit more worried, because in previous history, you know, when we get very high on this, we do have massive calamity events. Here's a good example as well, breaking up all the way up to this level here. Basically found a top, so we're looking for tops. Here was another one here, that's a top, and this one, that's not exactly a top, but if we look a bit closer at that, what we see is as a retrace. So yeah, I mean, like I say, we're a little bit away from all of that at the moment, but this is the sort of thing that I'll be looking for now. So yeah, we're breaking out of here. We could easily go to 26,000 on this, maybe even a bit higher. Again, this like all indicators are lagging indicators, but when it gets to a certain level, I would basically say that this is a very good opportunity to take profit. We're not there yet though, and alts basically rallying. So looking at the altcoin dominance, we broke out of this descending trend formation, I suppose, and we poked all the way up to this previous support line, resistance line, round between 71.5 to about 73.5. That's the area to break for Bitcoin to basically destroy alts. Until it breaks there, you know, we have to treat that as a resistance, which is good for alts. So alt had a massive dump and basically are being bought back like no tomorrow. So this is all off the back of the situation with SEC and XRP. But you know, as long as XRP holds above this 200 exponential, which is the way it seems to be rallying at the moment, we broke all the way down beneath it, bought straight back up, and now we're, you know, first candle body closing above it and opening above it. I don't have a problem with that. As far as this cycle is concerned, I really wasn't expecting a move like this until January anyway. So this all came a little bit premature, and personally I still think the cycle's good to go. So XRP, you know, love it, hate it, doesn't really matter. I trade this on a weekly long-term chart, and the chart, you know, might look a bit dicey at the moment, but in all fairness, I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with that chart. Most people will look at that and go and just not want anything to do with it, but personally that's what the chart looks like. That's how it behaves. This is the chart. This is the chart we trade. Big stair steps down, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps, 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 and now we're looking for big stair steps up, pumps, dumps, and then we're going to get pumps again. This is just how it's going to work. It's just how it's going to play out. You can give it all the bad news you like, so long as we hold above the 200 exponential on the daily, I'm okay with it. and there's no real need to look at any of the other altcoins. Everything's going to be pumping. As long as these two are pumping, it will pump. Everything's going to continue to pump so long as Ethereum and XRP are pumping. So long as they're strong, the rest of the altcoin market will remain relatively strong, and then you will hopefully see this dominance chart come down a little, back into this channel, maybe even down to the bottom line here, and this obviously will cause this alt season to continue. Alt season may already be beginning as we speak. For those who watch me on this YouTube or follow me on my Telegram, you know that I've been touting for around about mid-January for a real pump in a lot of these alts. So yeah, this is nice to see. We can't deny the fact that most of these alts did take a dump and they're still trying to reclaim some of those losses, but generally speaking, I'm okay with that because my anticipation for the actual alt season is around mid-January, and maybe continue after that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there. Like I say, it's a busy day. I hope you have a nice Christmas, and take it easy.